Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. So obviously Doublelift has been in the news a lot recently, mostly regarding his feud, drama, controversy, whatever, regarding him and TSM Reggie. And I've talked about that enough on this channel. I'm really over it. We got all that out. It was funny and entertaining while it lasted, but I'm ready to move on from it. And today I actually wanted to talk more about his potential return to professional play and where we are at regarding that whole situation, which is, it's a whole other deal that's kind of been pushed off to the side for a second. But let's talk about it again. First, make sure you guys check out the first link in the description below for my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/I_am_Germ. I would appreciate it a ton if you checked it out. Drop the follow, maybe a prime, maybe a sub. That would be awesome. We've been streaming a ton over there. It's been going really great, and I'm very excited for the future and excited to see you over there. With that being said, let's get right into this. So, Doublelift has all but confirmed, that he has been potentially trying to return to pro play. He says there's a very, very low chance. He understands there's a lot that has to go right, but he's also saying, I never wanted to retire last year. Yes, I'm happy as a content creator. Yes, I'm happy as a streamer, but, I didn't want to end my career going 0-6 at Worlds. I never wanted to stop. I never wanted to retire. So yes, obviously, if the right opportunity opens up, I would be willing to come back, but again, it doesn't necessarily seem like the right opportunity is going to open up. We know that TL already has Hansama, so they're not going to be interested. We know 100 Thieves has FBI. It doesn't seem like they're interested. Obviously, what's going on between him and TSM right now, it doesn't seem like TSM is interested. But we did get a very, very big update from Travis Gafford's new video. Make sure you guys do drop a like on it. You can see on the screen. I did as well. I think you guys should always, drop a like and support the videos and content that you take in. It can just only help out people, and it's, free. Takes 1 second for you to do. But he posted this new video, LCS roster rumors 2, Electric Boogaloo reports, rumors, and speculation, where he talks about, how close Doublelift is or was or whatever to returning. So let's see what he has to say, and then I'll kind of give my thoughts and opinions.
Because, from my understanding, EG did consider running the lineup that I had previously suggested on one of my shows of Impact-inspired Jensen Doublelift Vulcan. Holy shit. So this is, I think, instead a bet on the young talent, right? Like, instead, you have Doublelift, you have Jensen, and instead you're deciding to go with Danny and JoJo. So there should be a ton of pressure on these guys. I mean, don't go pit pressure on them, but oh my god, that is a very bold decision. Obviously, Danny looked great, and I know a bunch of people are going to come out of the woodwork to be like, Doublelift's been gone, and he's a drama monger and all that stuff. But I don't. Yeah, maybe you personally think that Danny was the better option or something like that. But if you tell people you have Danny or you have Doublelift, a lot of people will be surprised if you pick Danny in that situation, even just from a brand perspective, okay? So that's what's interesting there. And then JoJo has, to my understanding, very little professional experience near the top. So
yeah, obviously Travis drops a lot of bombs there regarding updates to both the Jensen and Doublelift situation. It sounds like there was a world where EG was considering bringing on both of these guys, and we were very, very close to not only Jensen having a home and having a team for 2022, but Doublelift as well. But it also, at the same time, seems like EG is going to be going with JoJo Pune in the mid lane and Danny at AD carry, which is a little bit crazy. I talked about this on stream where I'm a little bit surprised that Inspired was willing to leave Rogue. Obviously, maybe he was already going to leave Rogue anyway, but I'm a little surprised he was willing to come over to Evil Geniuses to play with this very, very young team that could go a bunch of different ways. I'm surprised he was willing to come over to play with JoJo Pune as his mid laner, to play with Danny AD carry. Now, maybe he thinks highly of these guys. Maybe he's just here to make some money. Maybe he thinks, NA is just better and Rogue's going to suck anyway. I don't know. But once EG got Inspired, I really thought we were at least going to see Jensen, if not see Jensen and Doublelift. But again, Evil Geniuses deciding that they are not going with either of these guys obviously hurts both of their futures a ton. That means we are down to just one team possibly remaining for Doublelift, which is Cloud9. But in that very same video, Travis does talk about how he believes Sven and Cloud9 are actually very, very close, if not already done with a contract extension to keep Sven on Cloud9, which again would completely wipe out all of Doublelift's opportunities. Now, also Jensen, things are not looking good for him as well because obviously he just got kicked from TL. 100 Thieves has Abadage. They're probably not going for him. Cloud9 and his relationship is not that great. EG obviously is going with Jojo Pune. And then maybe TSM's a possibility for Jensen, but that doesn't really seem that likely at this point either. So crazy times right now. Crazy world. In 2022, we might not see Jensen. We might not see Doublelift. We might not see Reckless. We might not see Wonder. We might not see Mickey. Any of those guys on any of the 20 Western League of Legends teams. That is so crazy to me. But it's also very interesting that, EG was pretty, it sounds like at least reasonably close to bringing in Doublelift. And just like Travis says, it's a little bit crazy because I think Jensen and Doublelift would have been great pickups for EG. I'm not particularly fond of Jensen or Doublelift. I think they're both fine players. I think, they both have some things to be excited about and are obviously good, but they also have some things to not be excited about as well. But EG, a team that does not have the fan base of, a TSM, a Cloud9, a TL, even of like 100 Thieves or any of these teams, of like the big 5 teams, if you want to include EG in that. EG by far is the smallest fan base. They by far have the smallest brand. They have money to throw around and spend. I get that they believe Danny and Jojo Pune are the future, but do they both need to get an opportunity this next split? I mean, yeah, if all you care about is, building for the future and being good one day, I think that's awesome. But also, these are businesses, brands, fan bases, all this stuff has real value, has real potential. But either way, EG picking up Inspired is just an amazing piece for the future. And if EG hits on all these prospects and then still has Vulcan and Impact as veteran talents for these 3 young, potential superstars, EG could be a very, very scary team. But again, lost in this whole thing does seem like Doublelift will most likely not be playing in the LCS in 2022. Again, that doesn't mean you can't rule out him returning at some point in the spring split. Say some team's AD carry struggles, say some team gets off to a slow start, say there's some drama, health issues, whatever going on behind the scenes, some team changes their mind and decides they need the services of Doublelift, Jensen, Reckless, Wonder, Mickey, any of these guys, they could always return, they could always come back. But where I am more looking forward to a lot of these guys coming back is in between spring and summer, obviously in that little, free agency window or whatever. I think we could see a lot of these guys, if not most of them, if not all of them, landing on teams if they are not on teams, because teams are going to get desperate. Once spring split, goes bad inevitably for some of these teams, somebody of these top 5 teams is going to finish 5th. Somebody's going to finish 4th. And only 3 teams are going to Worlds. So if you finish 4th or 5th in the spring split and things aren't necessarily looking great as your future outlook, there might be some teams that get a little bit desperate, get teams that want to make a little bit of a push, teams that want to, catapult themselves into that conversation. Look at what 100 Thieves did between spring and summer last year, bringing in Abadage. That gets them an LCS title. That gets them, a pretty good Worlds performance. That has them set up pretty well for the future. I think we could see something like that, for some of these guys. I think Jensen is the most likely because he's a resident North American mid laner with a ton of experience and amazing resume. He is probably the most shocking to not be on a roster at this point. But yeah, pretty crazy. Interesting little update to the whole Doublelift situation and updates to some other stuff as well. EG news, Jensen news, all this stuff. Yeah, it seems like there was some real interest in Doublelift potentially coming back to the LCS. But if you ask me at this point, it doesn't seem like it's going to be happening. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate it so much. Leave a comment down below. Do you think EG should have gone with Doublelift? Do you think Doublelift should be on a team in 2022, or do you think he should just stay retired? I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe, stay up to date on all my latest content. Hope we catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.